I'd like to talk about three major items. One is innovation is a major factor for the economic growth. And number two is radical innovation in a big company. It is very hard to proceed radical innovation in big company because of the stockholders or sometimes CEO change, and it is very hard to proceed radical innovations. And the third point is a small and medium-sized company also can proceed radical innovation in global market. And my conclusion is that one of the way, by some method, radical innovation can be proceeded like incremental innovations. This is my conclusion today. Radical innovation can be proceeded like as incremental innovations. I show many slides, but the conclusion is very simple. And economic growth supported by three areas. One is incumbents, big company, and number two is small, medium-sized companies, and number three is new companies. These three are well illustrated in so-called GEM chart, Global Entrepreneurship Monitors. I talk about two factors out of three, and I just skipped today new companies. First topic is type of innovation and also the role of entrepreneurs. I classify innovation two categories. One is technology-driven innovation based on new knowledge. The other is market pull innovation depend on market needs. In both cases, entrepreneur is a promoter of innovations. In that case, important role of entrepreneur is first, concept creation. Next is execution through organization. This is a two important factors for entrepreneurs. First example is in big company and market-driven innovations. You like this chart. Steve Jobs is a great entrepreneur and at the same time great concept creators. But we cannot forget Mr. Jonathan Ive is a good practitioner under the concept set by Steve Jobs. Even a great success of iPod, it is not created from scratch. There are so many foregoing or previous music too. The success of iPod is just create kind of new tool in different dimensions. Apple did not try to improve a previous music tool, not improve step by step, but completely made something new tools. Never and the problem of previous music tool at once. That is the point. However, Steve Jobs, as you know, stick to the details. He said, please see these corners. Would you believe this curve is very beautiful? And this is a three-dimensional curve. He also stick to the details. At the same time, very big framework of concept. People said, excuse. And next is concept capability. And the people says, Steve Jobs is a great genius to create such a new concept, like shown by iPhone. However, if so, how can ordinary people create radical innovation? It is only for the genius matters. That is the questions. So I'd like to just listen to the philosophers. First, the philosopher is Immanuel Kant. He has very interested in the concept of creation, and he said, conceptual ability is the specific capability that a genius has after study of artists like Mozart. And he also said concept creation ability is composed by two factors, pathos and logos. Next philosopher is Kiyoshi Miki. He expanded Kant's concept like imitating. And what point is creative? There are 2 points. He expanded to the area of conception ability from not only artist area to the technology areas. He says, technologist will realize his idea or concept according to or depending on the natural rule, namely physics or chemical, etc. One more most important concept or the creative point of Kiyoshi Miki is that conception capability is a genius ability that ordinary people has. It is very happy and pleasant message for us. Ordinary people has a genius in your brain. This is a innovation from imitation to innovation, I believe. Then let's analyze conception ability. According to Kiyoshi Miki, there are 2 factors of conception ability. First is solid, very hard to see. Pathos is the first factor, as Kant mentions. Second factor is logos. Its meaning, pathos is a passion, and logos is the logic or natural law. And these 2 factors interact, and output will be, first output is imagination, next is a vision, then concept. Maybe imagination will be composed of 90% will be pathos, and 10% will be a logic, and vision will be the 50%, and the concept may be 90% already logic, and 10% is the pathos still remaining, I believe. This old philosopher's message today, brain scientists support it. For example, Wilson says, passion is tied to inseparable. If you lose passion, you cannot logically. So all scientists, philosophers' way of thinking is supported by today's brain scientists. Then this is a major topics of the passion is a major theme of today's report. Then next is then example move to the big company and technology-driven innovations. It is radical innovations. Radical innovations point is here in the product innovation matrix. The vertical axis is value added, horizontal is the newness of technology, located here. And definition of radical innovation is high value added and innovative technologies. It's enough, but today I'd like to add two more factors. First one is, if you create a radical innovation, the company or firm has to keep for a long time that innovation for keep a profit, contribute to the company should be. And one more factor is radical innovation should contribute to the human problem like energy or the environment matters. However, to create a radical innovation are very uncertain. There are four factors of uncertainty for radical innovation. Usually, four factors are listed up, namely the technological development, market, and organization, and resources. First one and two seems most occult, might be the uncertainty. However, the study group of Rensselaer University find out the new fact. No. Number four factors, more uncertainty compared with the one and the two. Why? When you change or the policy or the strategy of the company or the CEO or president of the company changed, when you come new CEO, first performance will be stop the radical innovation project which produce red ink. Then suddenly company might be sometimes become profitable. So these 2, 3, and 4 is very important. Then how can we cope with this phenomena? Their group says, let's think. Number 3 and number 4 is originally controllable factors. Why don't you control in your organization? Let's fix the radical innovation fix. Long time until it succeeds. Another meaning. Let's fix the original passion to radical innovation. Then, how can we fix and execute these radical innovations? It is triple-out method. Just remember us, radical innovation is very hard because it takes long time for the technological development and also take time for the profitable and management change and the project might be changed. So how can we cope with one method, the trickle-up method is asserted. Then what is a trickle-up method? Branscombe and Kodama-san proposed through the study of Japanese high-tech successful project. It is very simple. The success factor is just from low to high end, like LCD TV and also the carbon fibers. Trickle meaning, anyway, the little by little, slow and but steady. And it it's the essence of the trickle-up method is anyway, at first you apply for the consumer market and running the market and also the technological functions. And then apply to the B2B, very high level of application relating to the rides, like airplane. I take carbon fibers. Carbon fiber is very small, just 5 micrometers. And already Edison invented very long years ago, and National Carbon already first set up the carbon fiber equipment. And Mr. Kondo invented a new type of carbon fiber. In case of Toray, they endured 20 years to arrive to the targeted application, namely the airplane. Endured 20 years. Started from fishing rod, golf shaft, as you know. Then reached to the airplane. Then, in the middle, today, Boeing 787, 50% share of carbon fiber is used for the body, and which reduce 20% of fuel. I think this is very good contribution to the environment. And the point is that, starting from the low end, and make small money, gradually increase, and keep the project for a long time, then reach to the final target. Same phenomena we can observe in a small company, so-called global niche company. There are so many global niche top companies. It is hidden champion. Anyway, Hermann Simon, German professor, said. And this is a small medium company and market pull innovations. Small company can survive by radical innovation, but to reach radical innovation, accumulation of incremental innovation is required. And global niche top companies' definition is position. Their position is number 1, 2, or 3 market share in the world. But it's very limited, very narrow market. First example is Toa Koki. Sorry, these small pictures. In a very big, large ship, like a container ship, 1960, very long years ago, when leave the port of Shanghai to the Los Angeles, it takes 2 weeks, day and night, engine has to operate it. It is under very severe conditions. For that purpose, diesel engine should be overhauled at least once a year. This is troublesome. It will take long years and very costly. So in this world, how can we expand this overhaul time not once a year? Why just once 2 years? It is very effective. Very small company named Toa challenged these very big radical innovations. And 1964 just made very big cylinders, just overhaul once or 2 years. Such a very big one, cylinders. And today the employee is just 300. And $8 billion, not dollar, yen. And engine for the large truck is very small compared with the big large diesel. And this is a piston. And this is again the crankshaft. and toward a very small company at the top of the hill. And inside of the company like this, still not big. The point I'd like to say, at the time of the foundation, this company just making the so-called the pot-belly stove, anyway, stove. Commonality between stove and very gigantic cylinder. What is that? It's made by steel, of course, and inside is vacant. And also the inside there might be the fire. That is a commodity, but completely different. But from stove to the cylinders, like a toilet case, there is a very step-by-step ways, and finally reach to radical innovations. One more example of small company, MULYA'S. It is a very funny machine. This is called tire drum. This machine used in tire forming machine. Drum located here. And the actual using is like this. Center is a drum. And the customer of this company is a tire maker for high-class automobiles. And at the same time, specific tire for their gigantic dump. And this company supplies a very gigantic tire drum for these big dump truck. This company, again, this company started from a commonality like a rice mill. And from rice mill to this point already 100 years. You might say, we cannot wait 100 years, even you say the kind of the trickle up. But we have advantage today. This company has no employee of university graduate from technicians. Just kind of the even the middle schools. That time can make rice mill. And reach to here. Today, of course, they hired university graduate student. Their point of the new product development, they created some business model. Usually, this is the process of new product development process. The point of this company, they have already the top 100 tire company in the world. And CEO of this company go to the customers and ask the new needs, but the customer just says, we are very satisfied, no additional needs. But Mr. Mori, he's the CEO of this company, just smell of invisible needs through the discussions, lunchtime or dinner time. Aha, you might have some problem. I will solve in this way and make a new concept. But this might be the only one exceptional case to the specific company. So he go to other customers with paper engine. Can you use? If we produce a new machine and several companies say yes, we'll buy, then they actually made and sell. Then that success rate will be increased. Because this is still small company, just 47 employees, cannot take a risk. So they have a very careful innovation, a new product development system. And in the case of the value chain in the company, they, starting from the concept creation to the marketing, they introduce leading edge hardware equipment and also the software. Point is that craftsmanship still kept inside, And the combination of leading edge technology and the craftsmanship, it is kind of the so-called tacit knowledge, well organized and integrated. And that is the kind of the origin of competitiveness. This company took the #1 position in the high-end tire drum more than 30 years. Other global niche top company doing the similar matters. Then, summarizing of the global niche top company, to reach to the global niche top company, they started from the very commodity, and go to the specified one and global niche product. How can we they go to? By entrepreneurship, of course. And what kind of situation entrepreneurship will be important? In the case of the first step commodity, it's very fierce price competitions. You cannot endure the low profitability, so the company like to go to the specified area. Margin is very high. But here, market is very small. Your revenue become very small. You cannot endure. This is another precious. So company go to the global market. Here, you can enjoy 10 times or 20 times big market. However, you have to another fierce competition in the world war. Anyway, this is the origin of entrepreneurship. You need some risks, daily risks, to compete and challenging. And the commodity days is very important because it is a very good chance to learn the basic technology. And then next step is a specialized one. It is a create anyway the innovative situation. Then you just keep that product inside, no meaning. So you start exportation. In the stage of specialized product, some kind of Edison, even in the small company, appears. And he enjoyed to make a differentiated product, even if it is very small matters. And then diplomat will appear to take that product to the global market. There are two types of the entrepreneurs, even in very small companies. I just summarize in the chart how the company go from the very commodity situation to the global market. Starting to the cell A and go to the cell B, it is the #1 in the domestic market by specific or the original product. Then bring to cell D, they become the global niche top company. There is another way, route 2 or directly go to route 3, or sometimes the company just going to the global niche top company. Cell D, you jump to the cell D, it is Silicon Valley companies from the point of the starting up point. Their target is the global market. And what is the allocation or the percentage of each the group? Japanese government, METI, selected this March 100 global niche top company in Japan and sent questionnaires and replies. They are replies in allocation like this. The route 3 from specific product to the global market is #1 position. Number 2 is starting from the commonality and to the niche to the one. And there is also the Silicon Valley type, 10%. Is also existing. And the summary of the small company, effect of internationalization of the small company. And horizontal axis technology development, and vertical axis revenue. When you starting from the foundation, you improve technologies, and the revenue will increase. However, even passing the point A, if you stay in the domestic market, your revenue will be saturated. Once you go to there, you go to the global market. even if a small company, then suddenly your revenue will increase. And you have a chance to be a large company, like Nippon Densan, or YKK, or Miyazaki Sogyo, take this process. So my conclusion is radical innovation through accumulation of incremental innovation. Thank you very much.
Professor Namba, thank you very much.